I knew about this place, but I'd never been before. It's a very, very old churchyard with a graveyard. Now, some of these graves actually date back about 300, 400 years, which absolutely blows my tiny little mind. Trying to find it, I don't actually know where it is. Graveyards date back about the 14th century, which is mental. I'm just gonna go this way. I've not been to it before, but what is this? Just a random gate. Obviously something was there. I wonder what that was. That's a bit weird. You can see where the fence maybe used to go across there as well. It goes right along there as well. That's interesting. Wow. A lot of the gravestones back from this era are rumoured to have died from the Black Plague. Apparently you can tell with some of the markings on the gravestones. I don't know. There's a little den that someone's made. That's really clever. I like that. Made a little seat and everything. That's really cool. Extremely old tree there. Very old tree. You can just hear the creaking of the trees. That's creepy, that. That's good. Marvellous. There's a cool tree behind me. Growing at a bit of an angle. And it's funny, this is all kind of cut into a square section as if something used to be here, and the trees have all grown, you know, inward towards, well, the light. That's incredible. There's all these square sections as if, you know, that's like a room, this is like a room. Obviously it's not, but it's, I don't know why that would be. And you've got an entrance here, and another bit that's all square, and another bit over there, another bit along there as well. As if they've made little rooms, and of course the roof is literally where the trees have grown along. It's fascinating, that. In the beautiful countryside again, as always, because that's where I live, so that's where it is. It's a very windy day, very windy today. Storm Amy. Looks like a flower. All the leaves are brown. I would say, oh, this is a bit newer, old hut shed thing that's collapsed. Another really old tree. This woodland's ancient. There we go, here's part of, I'm going to be extremely respectful here. This looks like it's, oh, that is boggy. I'm not in my abandoned attire. Now these are the really, really, really old stuff. You've got a few hundred years old tree there. And some of these gravestones are absolutely incredible. I mean, these are so old that you can't even distinguish the writing anymore. And it takes a long, long number of years for the moss to grow that high, and you have literally a bush growing out the gravestone. It takes a long time to do that. And look at that headstone there. Incredible. I mean, look at this one. That is absolutely incredible. I can't even make out what that says. Or this one. There's an angel reading a book. See, this is, to me, you know, they really cared about things back then. The intricate work on these gravestones is incredible. Now you just get a square slab with some writing on it. You don't get any of this design or care, or just, yeah, old fence at the back there. It's pretty much what's left. Wow. Died in 1827. Wow. 1808. Only 42 years old. 1808. There's some on the back of this one. Hadn't quite noticed that. Oh my goodness, died in 1751, does that say? Wow, these really are old. Wow. It makes you wonder as well, what did these people do in their lives? What did they do for a living? What family did they have? You know? I'm not sure, I don't know this sort of thing, I'm not sure if there's actually everyone buried under here, sort of, but I would imagine so. Whoa! Oh my goodness gracious. That, I believe, is a punishment shackle. So you put that around, if you've got in trouble for, I don't know, stealing a loaf of bread, you'd have to wear that round your neck and stand there until they saw fit. Days, weeks, months, years, whatever it might be. Goodness. Padlock would go here, and I basically just... God, that's heavy. That weighs about as much as me. Brilliant. Can't imagine that. Oh, that dug in. Don't steal bread. Another tabletop tombstone there as well. Cannot make anything out, and I'm not going to touch it. There's a couple of gravestones over there just on their own as well. Only 55 years old. Does that say that? Is that 1741 that they passed away? Oh my goodness, the 4th. I can't quite read that. I'm sure that says 1741, aged 55. That means they were born in the 1600s. That was a couple of years ago. And then you've got a bigger gravestone here. Very big one actually. A bit more here, there's some old fencing that would have come across, completed itself along here, I would imagine. Oh, and then I didn't even notice this. Again, I don't know too much, but I assume to be buried in such a way like that, with the fence around as well, this person would be very important. It looks like that was the front fence here and there was a gate or something there. Yeah, it's got its own raised little bit, so I think that would mean he was a... he or she, very important person. And here's the little trio by themselves. So there's a fourth one actually. Again, this, I don't know if this means that they were important. There's another angel reading a book. Memento Mori. Does that, I think that means like glorious death or something like that. And again, a very old tree. And this is literally coming right to my face here. Very old. Wow. Sorry. And this is incredible as well. The tree is so old, as is the gravestone. It's basically grown into each other. The tree itself has actually started to grow in and around the gravestone, the headstone itself. And that just shows you how old this is. That is amazing. And you can see here as well, this branch is so old. This fell off that tree, or looks like it's been cut off actually, years ago. For it to be like this isn't just a couple of years, this is many years ago. Same with this branch, that's been there a long time. So that right there is an incredible bit of history. Just small, nothing too massive, but incredible piece of history. I'm actually going to head this way. Don't know where the church is. Given that it's from the 14th century, I'm not entirely sure it'll still be standing or anything will even be here of it yet anymore, to be honest. So I think that is now long gone, avoiding the mud. So I assume that has long gone. Yeah, blows my mind that they've been buried there for over 300 years.